Hello, my friends. I invite you to embark on a transformative journey where we delve into the profound wisdom encapsulated by the phrase, "Don't waste time feeling sorry for yourself." Rooted in the teachings of Buddhism, this statement carries a transformative message that can empower us to transcend self-pity and embrace a life of resilience, compassion, and authentic purpose. In the vast tapestry of existence, our lives are woven with countless threads of joy, sorrow, triumphs, and challenges. It is within this intricate web that we often encounter moments that test our resilience and invite us to either succumb to self-pity or rise above it. Buddhism teaches us that suffering is an inherent part of the human experience, but it is how we respond to that suffering that determines the quality of our lives. Feeling sorry for oneself is a slippery slope that can consume our energy, cloud our judgment, and hinder our growth. It is a state of mind that perpetuates a cycle of victimhood, trapping us in a maze of negativity and self-absorption. Buddhism offers us a path of liberation, guiding us to transcend the narrow confines of self-pity and embrace a mindset of empowerment, gratitude, and compassion. The practice begins with self-awareness, with a deep exploration of our thoughts, emotions, and perceptions. It requires us to shine the light of mindfulness on the patterns of self-pity that may arise within us. Through this process, we gain insight into the self-centered tendencies that fuel our feelings of victimhood and inadequacy. With this awareness, we can consciously choose to shift our focus from self-pity to self-compassion and self-empowerment. Buddhism teaches us that at the heart of our suffering lies attachment to our expectations, desires, and self-identifications. When we cling to a rigid sense of self and compare ourselves to others or to an idealized version of who we should be, we invite the seeds of self-pity to take root. However, by cultivating the practice of non-attachment, we can loosen the grip of self-centeredness and embrace a more expansive and compassionate view of ourselves and the world. Non-attachment does not imply indifference or apathy. It is a profound recognition of the impermanence and interconnectedness of all things. It is an invitation to let go of the illusion of control and embrace the flow of life with equanimity. When we loosen our grip on self-pity, we create space for acceptance, gratitude, and resilience to flourish. The present moment becomes our training ground, a space where we can choose to respond to challenges with wisdom and compassion. Buddhism teaches us that while we cannot always control the circumstances we face, we have the power to shape our response. Instead of dwelling on what is lacking or what has gone wrong, we can direct our attention to what is within our control, the thoughts we cultivate, the actions we take, and the perspective we choose. The practice of mindfulness becomes our ally in cultivating a mindset of empowerment. By anchoring our awareness in the present moment, we can observe the arising of self-pity without judgment. We can acknowledge our pain, our disappointments, and our struggles, but without allowing them to define us. Mindfulness helps us develop the capacity to witness our thoughts and emotions with spaciousness and compassion, allowing us to respond with clarity and resilience. Gratitude becomes a powerful antidote to self-pity. It is a practice of recognizing and appreciating the gifts, blessings, and opportunities that exist in our lives, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Cultivating gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, from self-pity to self-empowerment. It opens our hearts to the abundance that surrounds us and invites us to extend kindness and generosity to ourselves and others. Compassion, both towards oneself and others, is a cornerstone of the Buddhist path. When we feel sorry for ourselves, we often become entangled in our own suffering, unaware of the pain and struggles of those around us. By cultivating compassion, we open ourselves to the interconnectedness of all beings and recognize that we are not alone in our challenges. Compassion allows us to extend a helping hand to others, to offer solace and support, and to create a web of connection and healing. Self-compassion becomes a transformative practice in breaking free from the grip of self-pity. It is the art of treating oneself with kindness, acceptance, and understanding in the face of difficulties. When we extend the same compassion to ourselves that we would offer to a dear friend, we shift our relationship with suffering. We embrace our vulnerabilities without judgment, recognizing that they are an inherent part of the human experience. Self-compassion becomes the fertile ground in which resilience, strength, and self-empowerment can grow. The Buddhist teachings remind us of the impermanence of all things, including our own thoughts and emotions. They invite us to embrace the transient nature of self-pity, recognizing that it arises and passes away like the changing tides. By cultivating a deep understanding of impermanence, we can loosen the grip of self-pity and find solace in the knowledge that difficult moments are fleeting and give way to new possibilities. Ultimately, the practice of not wasting time feeling sorry for oneself is an invitation to reclaim our power, to transcend the limitations of victimhood, and to embrace a life of resilience, compassion, and authentic purpose. It is a call to awaken to the present moment, to cultivate mindfulness, gratitude, and compassion, and to recognize that within us lies the capacity to shape our own destinies. Thank you for being a part of this extraordinary video. I am confident that you have been bestowed with awe-inspiring revelations, igniting a fire of inspiration and boundless enthusiasm within you. As you bask in this newfound wisdom, why not spread its radiant light to your cherished friends? And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, ensuring that you stay connected to our future offerings. See you next time, my friends.